Underdog Podcast. It's your host T. Lee and my co-host Jack Cowden will be live today as usual.
Was pulling up, they acting like they couldn't see me. Now she wanna clean me up like a squeegee. I told her that's on me, baby, like yellow BZ. With the peanut butter and tear like a Reese.
He's gonna persevere through all the obstacles. Get it done. That's the underdog.
They don't forget the underdog when they see me. I hit them with the John Cena, they can't see me.
You may overlook this person, but the underdog is the one who's gonna put in the work.
It's over, you know? Because you have to lose to win. Whether you think losing is a big event.
Out of mind. All I'm saying, just be careful who you idolize. I'm kicking these scriptures just before the fame. Ain't no cap in my words, I go against the grain.
So I always believed in life. I took so many risks to make this thing happen, you know what I mean?
I'm always working, bro. Like I said, I'm energy driven.
Underdog can put you on your ass. The underdog can put you on game. The underdog can show you something that you didn't know.
Can't go down. All you can do is go up. So are you gonna stay where you at, or are you gonna move up?
We're the bangers. For the bangers.
He said he's nervous. This is his first time doing it.
Cut her ass off, we just get that I can reread.
Yo, what it do, good people? Welcome to the Underdogs Podcast. We back at it again. Season 6, episode 6. Way more featuring VAs on Solid Forever Entertainment, recording artist show. Before we even bring them in here, though, we got to let y'all know the vibes of what's going on. This Way More by show out right now on YouTube.
Good morning, baby. Hope you slept well. Sending you a little with love. SHO. What's up, baby? How you feeling? Good morning. Couldn't kick it with you. My flight departed early morning. I left your keys. I put it back on the dresser. Left you a blue one. Go ahead and hold your dresser. After you done, book appointment hairdresser. I'm on a journey. Go ahead, enjoy your day. If it all work out, I'll see you later tomorrow noon. Make reservations. I'm see you real soon. Ordered you roses. They'll deliver by 2. Send the driver. He'll be there by 3. Call your friends, don't you take more than 3. Hit the mall, you should be there by 4. Shop till you drop, ball like you want tour. Running my cake up for you, yeah, I'm up the score. Don't count on favors, hope we on the same accord. We gave me top, you put my soul on the floor. So in return, gotta give you way more. To say my thank you, I'm gonna give you way more. You more than a flame, you know we way more. You more than a flame. You know we way more. You know we way more. You know we way more. Hey, my heart it way more. My love it way more. This feeling I get, you know it's feeling, you know it's way more. This feeling I get, you know it's way more. Way more.
Yeah, that's Way More. Solid Forever Entertainment show out right now on YouTube. Make sure y'all go check it out. We ain't gonna waste no more time though, man. Real. Gonna bring him in right now. We got SHO in the building.
Yes, sir. What's up, my dog?
What it do, my brother?
I can't call him, man. Appreciate you for having me, man. Shout out to the underdogs, man.
Nah, most definitely, brother. Like I say, man, it's an honor to bring you on the platform, you know, taking time out your schedule to kick it with us.
Yes, sir, man. It's an honor to be here, man. Appreciate you.
That's how we like to start it off, though, you know, first and foremost, as we push the importance of knowing ourselves, like how would those, you know, close to SHO outside the artistry?
You repeat that again?
As we push the importance of knowing ourselves, you know, how would those close to SHO describe you as a person outside the artistry?
Outside the artistry, I think most would probably say, you know, he's a genuine dude, you know, genuine, hard worker, and most importantly, you know, solid forever.
Nah, facts. So, as we are almost at the end of 2024, like, how has this year been treating you far? And what are some lessons you learned, this year that's helping you prepare for 2025? Like, some people are waiting till like 2025 come in and say, oh, my New Year's resolution. And they just like, you got to already be having, your foot on the pedal, bro. You already got to have it going. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really believe in that for real. Like, you got to already kind of be working yourself into it already.
It just continue, whatever you've been doing, and like you said, like the new year, it's a quick little reset, but to add on, it's just really continue everything you've been doing. But most importantly too, though, like you just learn about like preparation. Like you gotta be prepared. So it's kind of like what you saying, like going into 25, you gotta have, you gotta have an idea though. For me, I got an idea, and the plan set in motion, but I also know like things also happen where those ideas may not, happen in that time that I wanted to happen. So now more so, that's one thing I learned like this year, like just accepting the nature of life, and things not gonna always happen how you want it to happen. But with everything though, still like keep pushing, still learn to be like consistent, and have patience too. I think you gotta learn patience, especially in this game that we in. So definitely.
Nah, facts. It's like mind over matter. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have a strong mind, and it's like the game of life, bro. It's like a chess move. You feel me? Like every move gotta be your best move. But I always like to say, man, you ever when you play video games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, like, bro, I'm sometimes I treat life, as if I'm playing that game. Like I just hit all the buttons. I hit all the buttons to hit the finisher move, bro. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out though, bro. Straight up.
It's crazy you just said that, because so it's interesting because I ain't never think about it like that. But even with the music, it's just like the same thing. Like sometimes you overthink it. You got one way or one style you want to, or certain types of basically records you want to push, but you might got to push another button and try another sound, and that might work for you. So yeah, you're right.
Nah, fact. So we're gonna start it from the roots, the foundation. Like coming up in VA, let the people know what it was like, coming up in your city from your perspective.
Man, coming up my city, man, Alexandria, it was a small city, so it was cool. But for the most part, I don't want to say similar like other cities because I don't know, but from my area, it was cool. Just kicked it, man. Young guy, just had dreams to be, you know what I'm saying? Had dreams to be at the top, but you know, ain't getting into too much. Just enjoy the good women in the city, and partying, and we did the house parties. Yeah, we did the house parties, basketball outside, and that's pretty much. It taught me a lot though. It taught me a lot, seen a lot, and it taught me a lot. So yeah, it's definitely all love though.
Facts. So how would you say growing up, in your city, like, did it have a shape? Like, did it kind of mold and shape you, with the music and your artistic identity?
Yeah, so I mean, as far as like the artistic identity, like a lot of what I rap about is kind of like what I seen. You know what I'm saying? So you look at our environment, like I seen a lot of people that grew up not having much. So it leaves you with a certain mark. Some people would say, "Oh, you're always rapping about pain or the struggle," but man, that's how people grew up. You know what I'm saying? Despite what people may see on the outside, like, oh, it's this nice area. There's still another side to these certain areas. You know what I'm saying? And how people are living. So that influences the music, like man, like 90%, and that hunger, especially coming from a small city where ain't too many big names that pop and you know what I'm saying, in anything. So it definitely increased the hunger and the drive too.
Nah, fast, bro. And what you were saying, like, how some people would say, like, you only, you might put this certain music out, whatever, but music is your perspective, bro. It's like art. So, like you say, you giving from your perspective and your journey and experiences, you're painting this artistic expression audibly for somebody that don't know. if they want to know about, whatever, when you listen to the show, you're gonna get this and this what's going on. You know what I mean? Because the world is too big, bro. Everybody don't know everything like we think they do.
That's going on. Yeah. And I'm
just
painting. Facts. So my bad to cut you off, but
Nah, you good.
Like painting that picture for people to, people to see how life was and what you're going through, et cetera, et cetera. So, facts.
Nah, that's reality, bro. That ain't gonna never, as much as all these, electronics and social, like you ain't never gonna be able to escape reality, bro. It's gonna be like for real.
And that's where we at though. With Instagram, man, everybody want to escape the reality, man. Just be focused on the fun. It's like, nah, bro, it's real.
Facts. Yeah. So, who would you say were, the key figures in your life that influenced you to pursue a music career?
Like as far as like my personal life, or as far as like
like your personal life, anybody around that was either involved with music or just kind of encouraged you to go with it, in the beginning.
In the beginning stages, man, to keep it honest, man, the beginning stages, I had like close friends. Yeah, bro. Like if you want to do it, bro, like just go ahead and do it. Like before I was even pushing stuff to the world, to these platforms, like I send it to people. You know what I mean? And I know
that feeling.
Yeah, one of my I sent him an email like, yeah, bro, I just left the studio, bro, man. Check out what I did. Yeah, like, bro, what you waiting on? You waiting on? Like, man, bro, I don't know. It just didn't feel like I was ready, and I'm glad I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much that I would have missed at the time. But so those circles, I ain't gonna lie though. As far as like the parents, like she didn't want me to take that route. You know what I'm saying? Like music and the rap scene to the adults was like, nah, what you want to be a rapper for? Like, go do this, go do that.
Yeah, it's fun.
But now as you pushing it and they see like, okay, nah, that's what you really want. Like, all right, cool, I'm behind you. So.
Fact. So what was the earliest moments for you, like with music? Like what even sparked your interest? You know what I mean? Like,
man, just like really being young, like watching shows like 106 in Park and just watching shows like Access Granted and stuff like that.
Stuff.
Yeah, and I'm always just watching music videos and I just love music. One day I'm just sitting down at the table. I'm young. I'm probably like what, 12, 13?
Yeah.
I just picked up a pad and started writing. And I just always just be writing freestyle like for years before I even went to the studio. And it just like for me, I found more so like an escape doing it. Like I just felt complete, you know what I'm saying? Like a joy writing music. It's like no matter what I do in life now, I still just can't stop. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, I feel everything you said, brother. Cause it's like you say, when the artistry go back that far to like, earlier, like 12 and 13, bro, it's like it's like, bro, you really jumped off the diving board at an early spot. So that'd be the greatest moments though, because you're figuring out your artistry, you're going through a lot of different, hurdles and stuff like that, figuring out your sound, how you want to hit it. Now I bet, like you say, it's been so long you've been doing it, it just come therapeutic and it comes so easily. Like,
like second nature, bro. Like you turn the beat right now, bro. I cook up a song before we get off.
For real.
Interview, for real.
Right, and that bit feel good when you just like look at all the progress, bro, and everything. Like,
it's like you can't far though. And even on that note too, like shout out to you because I appreciate when you got posted the fly. Like you went back in the catalog and brought some songs out. The songs you were playing. So appreciate you for tapping in. So it's like I was saying that to say like when I think about that journey, like even where I was at when I did that record compared to years later, on the podcast with you. So definitely gotta appreciate the moments.
Nah, facts, and one thing as artists, we, of course we feel like the music be old or something like that, but it's still a whole, like I say, it's a whole world out here of people that ain't heard it yet. So it's like it ain't never old until, everybody hear it.
Everybody, yeah, that's the thing though. You right, cause man, I got songs in the vault, and it's like, man, you keep writing.
Yeah,
it's like, man, people ain't heard that. That's the tough part, man.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you sitting on 100 songs. Like, man, when you gonna drop them? Keep writing, bro. They ain't never drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy when you go in that archive and you find songs you wrote and they ain't even dropped, bro.
Ain't even drop. You probably sitting on the gym.
Be crazy. So who are some of your early, musical influences and how they help shape your sound? Like any artists in particular?
Man, Jigga. Definitely like just like his whole movement. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing where he started at when he first got in the game. Cause I probably started. I know I started gravitating towards him probably like 01, 02.
Mm-hmm.
So just watching him really what inspired me with him was more so too like his maturity. Like you seen him come from Jigga and just grow to this businessman, to this entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? Come from a hood, you know what I'm saying? Come from the hood, fresh out into the game. But like what I like and respect about him is like once he got that opportunity, he ain't let up. You know, he knew how to separate what don't need to be here and what needs to be there, and he took it to the top. So definitely one of my influences. Um, Gucci, learn how to be consistent, man. Growing up, you hear Gucci like
Yeah.
every day. It felt like he was dropping a new tape.
Yeah.
Literally, you don't know what's new or what's old. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
definitely learn from that. R.I.P. to Dolph, definitely
Yeah.
like what he did, man. Like just seeing
Facts.
him just do it independent, like it's like man, and just keep killing it and seeing his grind. Cause I started listening to him, what 20 maybe 13 or 12, something like that.
Yeah.
2013, like back in the day. So, just watching a lot of these artists like just grow into who they became. It's just like dope. Definitely, Future. Definitely Future. There's
Yeah.
a lot, man. Yeah, Future. I don't think
I
you could even rap without saying he influenced you. So
big facts, bro. Like Dirty Sprite was his man.
classic. I
Go
was
to
just
the
talking to my
moon.
mans about that. Gone to the moon, Ball Forever on Streets Calling. Man,
Magic was crazy.
he
Yeah.
got classics that people ain't even tapped into, like all the
That
way to 1000, all
that
that.
if you what it was if you on damn, what
If
do you
you knew
call it?
what
If
it
you
took,
knew, yeah, that
if
one,
you knew
bro.
what it took, all
That
mention platinum, throwing up the cash,
trying to
studio
tell you.
session at the session. I get
Yeah.
it back. For real.
Yeah. It was like years later. I found out years later he came out the dungeon and all that. I'm like, oh
Oh
yeah, he was
yeah,
seasoned. He was seasoned.
yeah. The tape he just dropped. That's Rico Wayhouse on the
Mm.
cover. The tape he just dropped, what, 2 days ago? Yesterday, technically.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta tap
Yeah.
in here though. I already know he got some sauce on there.
Oh
Uh
yeah.
so even though you got a lot of musical influences, bro, who is in your top 5? And why would you put them there?
Jay, man, top 5, man, that's tough.
Yeah, only 5, bro.
Jay, for sure. Like I said, just liking his sound and also too like his growth in the music. Like when you go back and listen to Reasonable Doubt versus
Mm-hmm.
all the way up to, I mean, even before 444,
Yeah, that
just from
444.
Reasonable
Yeah.
Doubt to the
Blueprint was hard.
Blueprint, Black Album, just you hear the growth in his life. You know what I'm saying? His lyrics. Um, so that's one. Future, obviously. Same thing with him. Just you learn music. You know what I'm saying? Listening to these
Man,
people, like if you paying attention, if you're a student in the game, like what you just said, you mentioned Dirty Sprite. You listen to Dirty Sprite and you listen to his recent album. It's
boy.
like a whole mature, developed artist. You know what I'm saying? So that's in there. Like I said, that's tough. Uh, who else would I put in there? A lot of names though. Um, only
Yeah, we got
five.
Jay. Yeah, we got Jay and Future right now.
Gucci for sure. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Just showing that. I
I
mean,
put him.
I tell everybody like, bro, like
Gucci the
he don't
underdog,
get
bro.
the credit. He don't get the credit he deserves. Like who came from Atlanta without him touching every single artist he touched?
Right.
So just and he don't get like you. A person can't name one artist from the names I just mentioned. Future to even G, everybody. I started listening to them because of him and
Yeah.
seeing his work ethic. That was
Yeah.
crazy. So
Yeah.
definitely
I
him.
I had found out Wayne was the behind that when he went on that mixtape run because he was like he got on his tour bus and he was like he ain't have enough music yet and he heard everybody playing Wayne music and he was like shit he ain't have enough music. He
Ain't
said at
have
that
enough
moment he
music.
went to snapping, bro.
And he talked about it too. Like just put it out. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it's funny because I remember an interview where Dolph was talking about it. He's like, man,
Yeah,
Gucci always tells me, bro, like just put the music out. Like just put it out. So definitely him. Number four. See, a lot of these people is not even just like music.
yeah,
It's just more so to like what they did.
yeah.
So like I
Incorporated.
said, yeah, it's I think I definitely gotta give it to Wayne too. You know what I'm saying?
That's a mean one.
Just it's just like his work ethic is crazy. I mean, growing up, you couldn't hear music without hearing him on every song, every feature. You know what I'm saying? He was up there.
It's like
He was
watching him turn from the Hot Boys Wayne to Wayne,
took
from
the
Lil Wayne
solo
to
and just
Wayne to Tunchi.
go wheezy and just go
Yeah,
crazy, killing people
yeah,
beats to the point where you like, damn, whose song is this? Oh, this ain't
yeah,
Wayne's song. uh,
bro.
and the last one, man, it's tough, but it's tough. The last one tough. There's a lot of
Yeah,
artists I could name, man. I probably give it
right.
to Dolph
Jay,
though.
Future, Gucci, Wayne, dog. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I like
That's a
Nas
million.
too.
Yeah.
I like Nas, man. He did a lot for the game. That's
Hey
tough.
yo, Nas when the last one I think that I knew that hit me is when Nas dropped that March Madness, bro. I was like,
Yeah,
God damn, like this man just went crazy. Like he go
yeah.
crazy regardless.
And he another. I feel like an underdog. He get his respect, but it ain't like.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I think that's how it is. Everybody gets it, but unfortunately, they don't do it enough until
yeah.
you know,
To your
you
demise, really.
to your demise. Yeah, like as we all see last week, how the whole internet is giving flowers to Rich Homie, but it's like,
Hmm.
bruh, and Thug too. It's a lot of people, bro. It's hard. Thug up there. Thug
Bro,
one
it's
of my
crazy
favorite.
when you naming Future, Thug, Quan, bro. Like for me, influential, bro, it's like the melodic sounds, bro.
Yeah, so
That
it's
shit, bro.
hard because it's like we grew up in the era where you gotta name the classics growing up. So you'll
Yeah,
have your Jigga, your Nas. You
yeah.
know what
You
I'm saying?
started off,
You'll have
yeah.
you have those people, but then as we transition into the 2010s, you gotta
Hmm.
name. I mean, sure, Wayne was also back then too, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta name the Waynes. Then you really gotta give it to Fabulous. Like he
Shit,
coming with this
yeah,
crazy punchline, so it's crazy, bro. And then
yeah.
once
Him
you
and
get
what
into the
Desert? Was it Desert Storm
Desert
and
Storm,
Diesel? Yeah, 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 yeah.
DJ Clue, all them, bro.
DJ Clue,
Like
yeah.
he was take because a lot of freestyle rappers didn't really pop with music. Like people that we was growing up watching that was freestylers, they ain't really
Hmm.
they had, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really pop. It was hard to make a good song when you just a freestyler, but he able to do both. So it was just like, man,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That
So
was like '03. He went on that run. And I think he got
yeah,
placements in video games too, I remember.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then the Soul Tape run, like man, so fast. Like I said, Young Thug, it's just a lot of people, bro. A
Yeah.
lot of people.
That's a mean lineup though. Like that's a
Yeah.
very still. That's a good lineup. So how did you develop your a unique cadence and songwriting style though, over time, like as an
And
artist?
just sticking with it, man. Just sticking with it and just like learning the game too. I think that's when I first was putting out music. What I noticed I wouldn't do, like I wouldn't really like go back and tap into what I already did. It's like I put it out as gone and keep it moving. And then I just like, nah, I gotta start studying what I'm doing. So it's like now when I record, I actually sit and listen to it. Like man, do it sound good? You know what I'm saying? How does this flow? What can I do better? So, and I think there's even a different flow coming out too with the next,
Yeah.
stuff I'm dropping. So I think for me, it's just more so like just taking your time and just learning what you're doing.
Man, you just answered like 2 questions at one time on me.
Oh
Real.
yeah.
Nah, I like that. So how do you think you evolved from your first project to your recent one?
um, I feel like like I said, just paying attention to how what I did in the beginning, and for me too, it's really more so like my life. Like my life has evolved since then, so it's easy for me as far as like subject matter to go in the studio and just talk about recent things that I've been through since the last project drop or the first project drop. As far as like sound, it's just more so like just listening to how it was sounding too,
Yeah.
and it's just like they say, like you practice, you keep practicing, keep putting in the hours. Like I don't look at it like, oh, I already know what I'm doing with music. Like, nah, I'm still trying to get better every day. So
Mm-hmm.
just trying to learn, and I think that's helping me.
So as an independent artist, can you share any significant challenges you faced and how you overcame them?
I probably say a challenge is, it takes a lot of patience and the challenge to be seen and to be relevant. And I think you gotta always, for me, overcoming that challenge to be seen, not overnight, obviously, but to get your music out there, to get people to the masses to like know who you are. I probably say that's the challenge, but I think it's all in just being patient, but also for me, I'm counting. I track each moment. I'm not looking at it like, oh, I ain't made it to the BT Awards or I'm not on the red carpet, so I ain't pop yet. I look
Yeah.
at it like when I first started the music, I ain't never even know who the Underdog podcast was. So from that moment when I first started recording in Alexandria to fast forward now, like I'm on the Underdog podcast, like these are all moments where I'm embracing, you know what I'm saying? So it helped me with these challenges. Like I don't focus on the end game or who knows what the end game is, right?
Right.
But just focus on each moment. Like when I first came out, I ain't even have the right videographer. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have access to those things. I didn't have shout out to Industry Most Wanted. I didn't know about that. But as you going, you know what I'm saying? You finding out
Yeah.
these little pieces to the puzzle. So it's just like it helps you overcome these challenges. Like you making progress little by little, and that's all that matters.
Fast, bro. I uh I look at it as like, bro, everything count, bro.
Yeah,
Everything that you could put in the
everything.
pot, bro, add up to something. You
Hmm.
feel me? Just like they
For
say,
sure.
all money add up to something, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I
bro.
mean?
That's
Just
right.
gotta stack that bill, and then
You
it
gotta do
create.
that. And I
Yeah.
think I think that's the thing, like especially for us, like growing up in the social media era and just seeing everybody it look like everybody just got it already, So I think for anybody just man, focus on your plate and look at what you done came from and
Mm-hmm.
appreciate, where you at. So
Nah, facts. So, did you have any close friends or family members who are also involved in music?
yeah, like I got a few like my shout out to my bro like Lonnie Boss, like, what I'm saying? He was rapping. He was rapping. We actually did a song together. Me and my niggas or whatever. So he was featured on that. We got a video for that. So he was heavily involved in the music. Other than that, as far as like close friends, nah, not really. I mean, I got a couple family members that sing and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it.
So when somebody want to approach Solid Forever SHO, like what you feel makes a successful feature when you collaborate with another artist? What are some things you look in, when you working with another artist too, because it's like, you know how you get down in the studio, but what are certain things you looking for when you working with somebody to be like, okay, this worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, bro, take his crowd serious or something. He ain't in here playing. Like, how you
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah, nah, definitely that. Like for me, well, for one, I think what'll make a good feature for me, I always believe like we should be in the same area. Like it'd be good to just be in the studio together. That original vibe
Mm-hmm.
and that original creation, I feel like it's gonna be unmatched. You know what I'm saying? That energy. If I could be in the same studio with the artist versus, oh, I got an open verse, do your verse and send it. So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, yeah, like I said, just seeing that person work ethic, but even if they don't have like a long track record, just seeing more so like how serious they take it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That part.
are you recording with 20 bottles of liquor and you just trying to just be drunk, or you gonna be fried all day in the studio? Like we not, you know what I'm saying? Like we here for business, So those
Yeah.
those things that like stick out. You try to be in the studio like 30 deep, like
Yeah.
there's too much distractions in here. You know what I'm saying? We don't need like 30 people with us. Like we just me, you, the engineer. So those type
Mm-hmm.
of things.
Yeah, I feel like when an artist like that, it's like they kind of backwards. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
you gonna have the team and all that later, but you doing it and not putting the work in, and it just
yeah,
looking like it just looked like something, but it really
yeah.
ain't nothing getting done. Like you say, going in
You
the
trying
studio getting too lit and not
to
performing. It's
Yeah,
like,
bro. Like, but it's it's all experiences too, though. I can
yeah,
say that
yeah.
because I've been there. I've
Yeah,
been in the
yeah, me
studio
too,
where
bro.
I done got
It's
too
just
turned.
giving game like this is not the thing. We gonna get a question out of that too, though, bro. But like,
Yeah. Okay.
so what are some do's and don'ts for aspiring artists too? You know what I mean? Like some of the stuff that you encountered and experienced where you was like, cause like you said, it's a learn as you go thing. So like you say, shoot, I ain't finna get too turned on stage, bro. My performance was sloppy, like. You know what I mean? For me, that's when I realized, like, bro, you can't be getting to you doing a whole set that maybe 5-6 minutes long, but you up here and you barely holding on. Like,
Barely holding on, bro. And that's what I was like. I don't know how some people do it. And it's like, yo, bro, like you sitting
nah.
there. It's like, damn, I drank that half a bottle of yak, bro. I'm like
Yeah,
lit. Like I can't even record. I'm wasting
yeah.
my studio session. But
I want to think we should just celebrate after. You know what I mean?
yeah, or do a
Celebrate
little
before.
bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Do a little bit, but if you get too turned, bro, you going to sleep. Going to sleep. Engineer gotta wake me up. It's like, dang.
That's the invisible chokehold right there, boy.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. But
Yeah.
for me, the dudes, I feel like for up and coming artists, man, I do believe in like be open to what people gotta say too. Um, a lot of times I've been around or hear a lot of artists who is just like, nah, this is my music, this is my sound. Know what I wanted to sound like. Like nobody could tell me nothing. Like this will go
Mm-hmm.
with. Whereas I feel like if you at the end of the day, if you painting a canvas, the people behind you can always tell you, your errors. You got to step back and look at the picture. So just being able to listen to people and stepping back and just taking that advice, man, being open. So I think that's important. You be open as an up and coming artist to feedback.
Nah, facts. That's everything, bro. Cause just like personal life and everything like that, bro. Every day is something new, bro. So
Yeah,
you gotta constantly shape your mind, bro. Or you gonna be
yeah,
one of the ones that's like that kind of stuck in a time capsule, bro, where they scared of change. Like everything else changed around them so fast, but they holding on to
yeah,
a specific era, bro. And that era
yeah,
ain't coming back. That's a time that has happened. It was a good time, but now we here now,
yeah. Time to say, yeah, you right. You gotta adapt. Right.
For real. Gotta know how to move around.
Well,
From your catalog, which 3 songs are your personal favorites and why?
my personal favorite, man, I'd probably say Gorgeous Gangster. That
Mm-hmm.
song, aside from everybody loving it, it was a song that was dedicated to, one of my mans that passed away. So, um, that's one. I'd probably say I got a song called my tape Sacrifices 2. It's called Count On. That's probably one of my favorites because I feel like it's just like every day I can relate to that. It's just like when times get rough, like who can you count on? So that's two. And
Mm-hmm.
the third one I'll probably say it's a song called Now. So I probably say it's a song called Now. It's the intro to one of my first EP, Sacrifices. Um, and it's just like I said, to me, what I was talking about, I still resonate with that right now. It's like doing a lot. I kick it off like doing a lot, trying to balance it all out now. Moving a lot, trying to rearrange now. I've seen a lot, trying to soak it in all now. So it's just like I still live, by those words to this day.
Nah, fact. So I got out them three, man. Like you say, it's all relatable. Like you say, the first one, losing somebody, everybody
Yeah.
that done been through things like that, and the second one, is just like in a sense where, like you say, who can I, what I'm saying? It's at the end of the day, it's like I gotta have me, because there ain't no
Yeah.
guarantee that somebody gonna fall through.
Come on, what?
Real talk.
Yeah.
And now, like you say, man, it's just in the moment, man. Like you gotta take everything for what it is.
For sure, bro.
Um,
So
so can you recall any memorable moments from shooting music videos or live performances you'd like to show?
like just
Anything that, yeah,
any
anything
memorable
that,
moments.
yeah, that stood out to you when you was either performing or shooting a video, like anything, it's like, because when you making a video too, it's just like the anticipation of, man, we just got a good ass shot, like this gonna be lit when it drop, like, you know.
Man, this the first one that came to mind, bro. It ain't even about a shot, right? It was more so. I remember
Mhm.
we was actually in who was he at? We was in Miami actually shooting the
Yeah,
Red Rum video, and one of my mans that was with me, my man, he cut on the TV, right, just playing some music,
yeah,
like just playing somebody's music, whatever. So he cut the video on. We watching the video. We look at the girl. Then we look at the other girl, one of the models that was with us.
yeah,
Like, oh shoot, that's her. She like, oh shit, that's me. So it
yeah.
was just like a crazy moment. Like, but he ain't even playing it, in his mind. He's just playing the song. Like he
Mm-hmm.
just playing the song. I think it was action pack. He just cut on the, you know what I'm saying, YouTube just playing action pack. And watching the video, I'm like, oh, ain't that shorty right there? That's, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So to me, that was a classic moment. It was a crazy coincidence.
Nah,
Um,
for real.
so yeah, that was a good moment for me, a funny moment.
Hmm. So when it come to your experience of taking your music on the road, like how's that been for you? Hitting the road with it.
Man, it's a living and learning experience, bro. Cause there's certain things, it's like, man, I should have did this, I should have did that. Like certain
Right
times,
after the fact, man, you be like,
damn,
God damn.
yeah. Like I remember the first time hitting the road, like I didn't really have a lot of like promo stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I left everything at the house. Like damn, man. So then I get to certain shows. I was seeing all artists pass out day flyers and doing this. I'm like, damn, why I ain't think of having flyers? So those are some of the moments that it's just like you learn from, man. Also too, man, just being independent and not having a team, like just learning that you're gonna have to get out there yourself, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to talk to
Fact.
people, you're gonna have to network like you your own engine. So those are some of the moments for me that stick with me. It's just like you gotta really turn up. So
Shit, yeah, bro. That's the biggest thing. You gotta just
yeah,
cut the fan on and go, bro. Real talk.
what you gotta be your own motor, bro.
For real. So are there any current projects or singles you're excited about right now?
Definitely the last one, the what you just played, way more. I like that, still pushing that. As
Hmm.
far as projects, still working. I'm debating on titles. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to drop. The last project I dropped was Sacrifices 2. I
Yeah.
don't know if I should, push the third one or,
Yeah.
do
But
something
shit,
in
that'd be
between.
hard though. To at least
Sacrifices 3.
get a trilogy out of it, and they all just if you go back to Sacrifices 1, feel me, and then you like people grow with it. You know what I
And
mean?
see, you the other person that said that, so I feel like
Bro.
it's only right. But I,
It's
I
like,
wanted, I wanted it to be like bigger moment. But
yeah,
it go back to what I was saying, overthinking. Sometimes you
yeah,
just gotta go to people and say, "You a second, like, why me a
yeah.
second?
Sometimes, bro, simplicity be the best move
It'd be the
sometimes
best,
too,
right?
bro.
You
It be
think,
simple to you, but then everybody else, bro, it be this big, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, you right
kind of
though.
like when David Banner dropped the God box. Didn't he drop a second one? I
I ain't
think.
gonna lie to you, I
I
ain't even
think.
familiar.
I don't know, but it's more like he kind of put it together like a series, bro.
Like a
Like just like
series,
yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's how I see that. When you said one, you went to two. I'm like, you might as well do
went
the
to two,
trilogy, bro.
do the
you
trilogy right back to back.
might
I
as well
see
do
that
the
in
trilogy.
my mind. It's like, dang, just wait a little bit, drop another project, with a different title in between. Then come
Mm,
back with the third installment
mm.
when you.
Yeah, that'd be hard to.
I
That'd be
don't
hard to
know,
do too.
but like I'm saying, just taking people advice, maybe I should just go ahead and do it
Yeah,
because I know people waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dropped an official tape since 22, so
yeah.
I gotta drop something at 25. I drop
Nah,
25.
facts, bro.
Yeah.
So, so what role do you feel live performances play in your overall music career, or how you feel like it play in a musician, artist career in general?
Man, it's everything, man. I feel like allowing the people to touch you is one thing, but allowing the people to like feel you, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure your energy is right. And
Hmm.
vibes and energy is not even something that you can question. It's just how people feel. So I think being able to get on the stage and letting an audience feel you and also let you know how people rocking with your music because same thing I'm saying, like the energy don't lie. Like when you perform and you just see everybody like this,
Yeah,
it's like, damn, like, all right, bro, that song ain't the one. Like you don't
yeah,
have to ask, like, you know what I'm saying? But then when you on stage and you see everybody just naturally they not lying, you know what I'm saying? That's not something they can lie about. It's natural. They just when people bobbing their head, they rocking
hmm,
with you. So I think it's important for artists to do that to
that's
know
heavy.
what you putting out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Yeah.
facts, bro. I believe on open mics is everything, bro. Like my experience in Atlanta, bro.
Facts.
My first 2 year, 3 year, bro. Hitting them open mics, bro. Like you say, you good way to test the music, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And good
It's
way to
important.
network. Real talk.
Yeah. Definitely that
Um,
too. No, for sure.
so can you describe a particularly challenging recording session and how you navigated it? Like you ever had a session where it probably just wasn't working, but somehow you pushed through it, either the equipment or something, but you knew you had to get that song recorded. Like you just really wanted to get it done.
Uh, I ain't gonna say I pushed through,
Yeah,
but I know this like 10 years ago. This was more so
yeah,
it was challenging. Like for one, I was so anxious to go to the studio, bro, and I
yeah.
didn't even go to sleep. I stayed up
No shit.
all night thinking like, yeah, bro, I'm about to go to the studio and
Yeah,
then we get in there. And this actually too, I'm so excited to go because this like one of the first times I'm going with a couple people. Bro, we get in there, people they pulling up with bottles,
hmm.
other
Right. I
stuff,
no
bro.
sleep.
Yeah, bro, I'm cooked. Bro, next
Yeah,
thing I know, session over. I'm like, damn, but I got my verse out, but I
yeah,
ain't get to hear the whole progress because I'm so
yeah,
lit, bro. I couldn't even push through. I couldn't even push through. So that was that. Um, but more so, not even with the studio session. But I've had that experience too with videos though.
yeah,
Like I've had
uh,
video shoots where like models don't show up, but it's like
yeah,
man, we still had to improvise and finish the
yeah,
video. Actually, it was with the song you played on the flyer, like the Gorgeous Gangster video. You know, they still come out looking good, but there's so many pieces that was missing. The model didn't even show up. You know what I'm saying? So I was supposed to have a model in that video. She didn't show up, but I still had to push through and do the scene without her.
Yeah.
You know, so we made it work.
Hey man, everything you just said, bro, that's an underdog moment for
Yeah,
real,
bro.
bro.
Underdog met the top dog.
You gotta make it happen, bro.
Yeah, so just keep pushing.
So, what's the most surprising feedback you receive? You know, either from from fans about any of your music.
Yeah, it's crazy. It keep going back to Gorgeous Gangster. Like I had people call me
Mm-hmm.
like, "Damn, bro, like I shed a tear." You know, like people that actually knew him. I think
Yeah.
that was like one of the ones that stuck out to me. Like my bro, you know, one of my brothers, like, yeah, bro, I cried.
Yeah.
Between me and you, like I cried, bro. I was like, damn, that's real. You know, it's for you to put a song out to touch somebody like that. That's so real. So,
Nah, that's everything right there. Like you said, that type of feedback, man. You gotta push that one more for real.
yeah, and then I got a song on that same EP. The song it's actually called Sacrifices, and you know, one of my boys like, yeah, bro, it's real. Like I relate to it, like sacrificing. Like I wake up every day going to work. That's what I play and stuff like that. So when you get them type of feedback, it's like, man, you can't ever let people down, bro. It's like, nah, you gotta keep going, keep
I'm
giving
trying
people
to tell
wins.
you, bro. You done look what you done started, bro. You gotta keep that bit going.
Gotta keep going, bro.
Look, did
Like,
what you
when you
asked
gonna
for.
drop? When you gonna drop? I'm over here like, man, I'm trying to figure this and this out. Like, hey, bro, you ain't dropped. Like, bro, I'm still, you know, that's the love
Yeah.
though. The love of it.
So even speaking when it comes to situations like that, because you know it is policies behind certain things, you know, as artists when we do it, of course, being independent, you can move on your own type of vibe. But like, what's some things you learned about the business though over time, you know, that you could share as well?
Things I learned about the business, yeah, now number one, man, it's business, so you can't take it personal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and number two is just really like, ain't nothing just gonna come to you, bro. Like you gotta go figure out these business relationships. Like you gotta make it happen, and it ain't just gonna come just because you know you put out a fire record or a record that you think is fire and you just letting the record sit. It's like what you just said. You gotta push. You know, so that's one thing I'm learning. Like the whole marketing. You gotta push yourself. You gotta brand yourself. You gotta. It doesn't stop. You gotta always keep marketing yourself and putting it in people's faces and find ways to be creative doing that. So definitely what I'm learning.
Nah, facts. So what's one piece of advice you wish you received when you started making music? With that being said, like,
Hmm.
yeah,
When I first started, something I wish somebody would have told me. So I mean, it kind of what I was hearing it, but I didn't understand it 100%.
yeah,
But I wish when I finally understood it, I wish I would have been told and understood how marketing really works. You see what I'm saying? Like that puzzle, how you wake up and you just start hearing the artists over the radio and all these blogs and you know what I'm saying? Like how they really got there.
yeah,
I wish I would have understood that piece a little bit earlier on. You know what I'm saying? Because like what a lot of people see and what a lot of people hear is just keep dropping, keep dropping. That's all they'll tell you.
yeah.
Keep dropping, and they're not really explaining to you like the other things that you got to do behind the scenes.
Trying to
So
tell you.
yeah, that's the piece that I wish I would have learned a little bit earlier, but everything happened how it's supposed to happen. So,
Nah, facts. So when it comes to these projects, you know, speaking of sacrifices, like how you decide which songs make the, you know, cut, you know, in the project when you coming up with these new project, like how you go about your song selection? Or do you either record a lot of music and then come up with a project, or you record music specifically aimed for, you know,
yeah.
what you going for?
Yeah, so like sacrifices, like when I did that one, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't ever record too many songs. I recorded a few. Like really, it was a 5 track EP. I recorded like
Yeah.
10, 11. But I just knew in that moment that we're sacrificing. It's that hunger, that pain, the struggle that come with sacrifices. That's what that means to me. And it's like I want when you go listen to those tapes, that's what you feel. So people be like, dang, you all right, you going through this, all these songs talking about it's like, nah, I just want you to get that feeling of hunger. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When you listen to a song like Gorgeous Gangster, I want you to feel that like that pain, that sorrow that come with losing somebody, not in a necessarily a negative
Yeah.
way, but just be in that moment. You know what I'm saying? All these things are sacrifices people go through to get there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. Um, so just so for sacrifices, it's just for me when I put those tapes out, it's just more so I want you to get that like these are the things that come with sacrifice. This is the feeling of what
Yeah.
sacrifices feel like, that hunger,
When
that
you hear
drive.
yeah, it's like you hear
Yeah,
sacrifices, you ain't finna hear no like party type like sacrifices. It means sacrifices, like
I mean
you know what I mean. Some
sacrifices.
people are tight, put a title on something and they don't correlate with like wait
Yeah,
what,
like I don't got
like
no club bangers on. I don't
yeah,
have
like
nothing
that should
about.
not be on sacrifices, like you
I
know what I
don't have
mean,
nothing
like
about popping bottles or nothing on them tapes. I might
right,
make a little reference, but that's not in the
yeah,
way of having fun with it. So that's it. It's funny. So it's like that's what I'm talking about with like Sacrifices 3. Because now I feel like it's tough because you got the people that's like, damn, bro, you rocking with these types of songs, like keep it
mm-hmm.
going. But then now you seeing where it's just like the world is. It's
Yeah,
just like kind of like switching it up. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's
But if you do sacrifices 3 though, like with sacrifices 1 and 2, then what if it show the progression of it getting better? You know what I
that's
mean?
true
Like,
too. Yeah,
yeah,
you right.
yeah. Like it'd be like this where we was at sacrifices. Cause a person can ask you about, that project, when we released the first one, you'd be like, well, this the point of time I was at in my life on this one. Then when the second one, this is where I was at, but
Mm,
now it's starting to get a little better on 3. You know what I
okay,
mean? Like
that's
this is
true. I like that.
I see it as like kind of like a little TV show or a movie or something like. Now I say Breaking Bad, for instance. I don't know if you seen that, but it
I
started
keep
out.
hearing
You know
about
what I
it, but I
mean?
gotta watch it. Everybody keep
Yeah,
talking
it's
about it.
it's a OG classic, bro. That is
About
real
the
good.
he's a scientist. I know he's in the lab.
Yeah,
Yeah,
old
my
boy
brother
from
always watching.
old boy from Malcolm in the Middle, the dad. He the main one, but
Yeah,
yeah, you starting out. It's it start out where it started at it, then it look at it get a little, and then it kind of starts kind of like bad, gets kind of good, and then it kind
it's
of
good.
everything fall apart.
Damn. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you right though, cause and that's how it's funny, cause yeah, I might have to do that, cause I'm just like with the third one, it's like
yeah.
even though we sacrificing, now we enjoying
Look
it
what
with the
these
better.
sacrifices created. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
now we going to Miami shooting videos, like so it ain't like now I'm just in the city where I started, just doing a little outside video. Now it's you right
yeah,
though, you right.
yeah. Nah, I feel that it just carried because I'm like, bro. Yeah, because it's like what come with sacrifices ain't all bad. People think
Ain't all
sacrifices be the
bad.
worst thing, bro. But it's like
Yeah,
you setting yourself in position, bro. So now look where we at on this one.
like where we at now. You right, my boy.
Mhm.
You right about that.
So what's been the most rewarding experience of your music career so far, you would say?
Man, really just hearing like the good things people got to say about your music, bro. That's really it at the end of the day.
Mhm.
That's what that's what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? I don't record for me. I record for
Yeah.
me because I like doing it, obviously. But at the end of the day, you want people to like what you're doing and just like, especially too, like when it's genuine. Like when you just minding your business, like, bro, I just be sitting here and somebody like just posting,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting here chilling, going to the store, and somebody just shouted out one of my songs. And even like I keep saying, like even you posting the fly, like you posting that song, like we never talked about it, but I
Yeah.
feel like that song stood out to you. So That's really what I enjoy, man. Just like the feedback, like them moments, like yeah, bro, keep going.
Nah, fact.
That's what I enjoy, bro. Just seeing what it does to the how the people feel. That's what I enjoy the most.
Nah, for real, bro. Every artist feel that, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
like when we creating something, this is what we created, bro. This started with the power of the mind, bro. For
Yeah,
real.
it's like it's really basically like you creating a product, and imagine you create a product and nobody buying it, and you don't
Yeah.
get no good reviews. So
Yeah.
when you create a product, and the amount of people that listen to it, like they genuinely come give you the reviews. It ain't nothing like you asking them like, yeah, what y'all think?
Right.
That's why I don't get into that. I don't want to be spamming people, or I just let people naturally find it. And so when you get those reviews, you really rock with it because you naturally came out your way and told me. So
Yeah, yeah. So being as long as you've been in the, doing music and in the industry, so like as you see the industry keep evolving over time, because we done went through so many different ways, like how are you adapting to those changes per se? And not saying change, your artistry and who you are, but like how do you kind of like, make sure that, that show, you know what I mean, is still in the mix of what's going on.
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just being a student in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's being a student in the game, stepping back and learning and making yourself adapt. And
Yeah.
what other choice you got? You either gonna adapt to what's going on, like right now, as being in the social media era, and I'm still adapting to that for as many years as it's been, because it's like sometimes I don't think about it. Like if I'm doing something, my first main goal is not to go to social media, but that's the times we in. So just trying to
Right.
adapt to learning the game, and just seeing what people doing and how I'm incorporating into what I got going on. So
Fast,
yeah.
bro. I always like to say, bro, you know what I mean? Even with Solid Forever, in entertainment and stuff, like, I always say, bro, we are our brands, bro. Like literally, like,
I'm mad because I had this shirt. My bad to cut you. I had this shirt. I'm
yeah,
supposed to put it on. I left the shirt, man.
yeah. So it's like it hit different, bro, and like you realize and sit here like, bro, I'm actually this brand. Like this is something I created. Like it's your identity, bro. This is your everyday.
And
We wake up, it's like it's in you, bro. It ain't on you. Like you can't
you
cut it
are
out.
you are the underdogs. You are solid forever. Now you're right, and it's crazy too, bro, because it's like that goes back to what I was just saying. Even adapting to social media, right? So knowing that you got this brand that's your name attached to this brand, you also gotta be careful how you
Yeah.
moving too.
Yeah.
So everybody like, oh, just post. Like, nah, bro, I ain't trying to post. You just gotta be careful on what you pushing. Because with this internet, whatever you push, you can't take it back. It's out there, bro. It's out there.
Bro, it
So
ever be off beat, bro. But I mean, I know you see what's going on in the Adidas situation. So, bro, I'm pretty sure because a lot of this stuff happened. Well, probably stuff happened when it's still going on. But the people that was involved with what was going on back in early 2000s, they probably thought technology was gonna be like as advanced as it is now.
yeah, bro.
So it's like all this stuff they were going, they pulling stuff out the archives, bro,
And
and
this
it's
was
hitting
like
the internet.
and it's crazy because it's like you saying, this was when technology wasn't even what it is now. So imagine all these people that have been wilding like this
Bro,
past
and
5 years.
they catching them unreleased everything. They coming out with it, bro, like unreleased music. I'm like, God damn. I'm like,
Bro, it's
somebody
been
might have they probably had of course, whatever footage they was using, security cameras, not like, bro, they got all that. Real
bro.
talk.
So just imagine the people that's out here doing dumb stuff for social media these last since COVID.
I ain't going
Y'all
nowhere,
tripping. Ain't gonna
bro.
know it, bro. You posted that one nigga picture, shorty. That picture's up there.
The
Your
integrity,
kid gonna
bro.
have to see that.
Bro, the bullying in school now probably so different, bro. I just can't believe it, bro. Like growing up, bro, like I used to be like, bro, it ain't used to be a badge of honor for a woman to, you know what I mean, portray themselves like that. Like, and when I was, you know what I'm saying, we probably same age, going to school and stuff. So like, it wasn't no badge of honor for women to get that stigma on them, bro. But now it's like it's the norm, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's sad.
yeah,
It's sad, bro. It's sad, but you know, all we gotta do is pray it out,
nah, fact.
pray, stay out the way, and raise our kids. You know,
Mm-hmm.
still teach them in the right way. That's all we could do.
Nah, fact. So, any special shout outs or recognition you would like to give to those who've been supporting you along your journey?
Man, I'm gonna say shout out to God. You know, that's first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
Um, man, but it's you know with that it's like it's so many people.
Yeah.
I don't even want to get started and leave one
Yeah.
person out, but the ones who really know, they know. Like the people that I communicate with every single
Mm-hmm.
day or on a weekly basis, that you know they show me real support. First of all, like from phone calls, like when I drop something, it's like, yeah, bro, I rock with it. You know, from comments on my YouTube to social media comments, you know what I'm saying? Like all that support from the reposts from, you know what I'm saying, just people like just clicking the links and a bio, listening to it, you know what I'm saying? It's everybody, you know what I'm saying? Um, of course, you know, family, mom, Dukes, but like I said, it's so many people, you know what I'm saying? But the
Nah,
ones I
fact.
talk to on a weekly basis, but aside from them, even on the internet, the people that's posting, reposting, all that, bro. It's all
Mm-hmm.
appreciated. So appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Nah, for sure. So I got a couple bonus questions, bro. You know what I
Yes,
mean? As we've
sir.
been growing with the platform and stuff, bro, we added a little twist right here, a new intro on the way too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
Yeah,
man. Love to
man.
see the growth, man. I'm definitely tapped in, so
For sure, bro. We
I'm here
locked.
for the growth.
So, would you prefer a critically acclaimed album that doesn't sell well, or a commercially successful album with mixed reviews, and why?
Would I prefer a critically acclaimed album
Yeah, but it
that
don't sell.
doesn't,
Yeah, it don't sell well. But you can have a commercially successful one with mixed reviews. So
like some people rocking with it and some
yeah,
people not?
it's gonna be a whole mix, like mixed reviews. Like all of them ain't gonna be all good either.
I'd probably take the second one. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Cause that's how I feel.
the
Like
feedback.
everybody ain't gonna, yeah, everybody ain't
Yeah.
gonna like what you're doing. So I'd probably
Hmm.
take the commercially successful one. Like I said, you can't please everybody. You know, everybody's not gonna like what I do, what I put out.
Yeah.
So
All
as
right,
long
bro.
as, yeah, as long as a few people made it successful, you know, I'm content.
Yeah.
I'm content. I could take the negative. I mean, I wanna have that. You know what I'm saying? To balance it out, it ain't gonna all be good. So.
Hmm. So, would you choose a dream collaboration? Who would you choose in the dream? Oh no, hold on. Would you choose a dream collaboration with a major artist or a breakthrough solo project that gains widespread motion, and why? I think I probably know who you're gonna go with though.
For me, you say you think you know what I'm gonna go with?
I think I know what you might go with on that one though. 'Cause
So the
it's
first, uh huh. So
yeah,
the,
go
the
ahead, bro.
first one is basically you said the feature, right?
Yeah,
With
you
a
get a
with
with a
a
major artist,
with a major artist. The second
or
one is basically
yeah, your project,
solo.
your project that gains widespread motion, and why?
Man, I'm gonna have to bet on myself, bro, and
Straight
take
up.
take my project. You know, not even
Straight
on
up.
something like it's all about me, but I do believe like when you could crack the code by yourself, it make it better when you get that feature. Cause you see, I mean, it's evidence. You see people that
Mhm.
didn't have no buzz, didn't have nothing, then they went and got the feature. Then that feature didn't do nothing for you, cause
Yeah,
people don't really ain't really tapped in with you yet
yeah,
as an artist. But once you can get the people by yourself, once you get that feature, it's only going up more. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. That's why. So I definitely believe I gotta show and prove myself first before that.
fast. So my last one for you, brother. if you had to decide between releasing a full-length album or focusing on a series of singles, which would you choose and why?
Bro, that's my dilemma right now.
Them singles.
That's my dilemma. Yeah, it's you
Yeah.
know, I like full length projects because I feel like that's the way I could show my creative side. You know, because when I put out a project, I structure it in a certain way depending on what the project is about. The way you put out a project can make people like it or don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what songs you put at the top and all those things. So, but then it's like it seems to be with the short attention. I don't know, bro. It seemed to be with the short attention span. It's just like
Right.
the singles could get the people. So I put it like this: I'm cool with the projects. I'm cool with the singles, but to lead eventually to the project. Like I
Yeah.
still put out the project because I feel like at the end of the day, the project is what people gonna go back in your catalog. You know what I'm saying? And people are gonna remember you overall. Yeah, the project. That's what's gonna make people remember you. Like, damn, you put out this fire tape. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I ain't really heard too many people remember people for. They'll remember you for a fire single. That's not what I'm saying, but it won't stick like
Yeah.
a fire project. A
The
fire
fire
project,
out.
like damn, that take fire. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I take the tape. I take the tape.
Um. Nah. One piece of advice I got from my cousin. He's involved in the industry as well, and he told me, he said, "Cuz, put your singles out, but also, people get tired of singles over time. So what they gonna do? They gonna want to go look for
Mm,
your album or something." So he said, "Cuz, drop all your old music." He said, "I know you got old music sitting out, put all that out." But he said, put you a project out too. So when
put a project out.
so you ain't gonna run out of music. He said people drop the
Yeah.
singles, and then when they start looking for a project and stuff, they ain't got no projects to
They
follow up
got
with.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that's how I've always thought about it too, because I always look at it like if you put out that fire song and people hear that song, they're like, damn, this song
I
good.
want some more. We're going.
I want some more, but I also want people to tie it to a body of work. So then, like you
Yeah.
said, they listen to the other stuff. So
Yeah.
you believe in? So what you think it is? A single market or still put out
Uh,
tapes for independent artists?
I mean, the mixtape culture ain't as big as it used to be no more. I mean, now it's an EP type of thing now because obviously everybody want to get money off and get paid now. So because
Yeah,
mixtapes was free, but
yeah.
I feel like if you drop a mixtape nowadays or some of the artists, which is I feel like it's good marketing. It's like, say if you know a hot song or whatever, whatever, take the single and do it like Wayne used to. If you want to
Mm,
do just to embody a piece of work where, okay, people can latch on to this over here. It's more like, because I released a project like that, a whole project, like, you should have put me on this bit. Like, so this would have sound like if
mm,
I was on the song. But it's
okay.
just something to put out as, promo wise for people to listen to me artistically on
Okay.
different type of sounds and, beats and stuff. But yeah, I feel like, it is a single market though. Like, but if you at least put like one tape out, like you drop a big tape and
Mm,
then just push a lot of singles, that tape gonna be there for people to, go
mm,
find and, listen to it and stuff like that. So
yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And too, it's just like the attention span of people is short. So
yeah,
just like you were saying, like them EPs, man, you give
yeah.
people five bangers, six.
Mm-hmm.
That's better than niggas coming out the gate. You trying to drop 20, like you
Yeah,
little
bro.
baby or something. Like, bro, you can't. You just
Yeah,
wasting 20 songs.
they might not make it through that whole 20, bro.
Man,
They
niggas
might not
listen to
make
probably
it.
4 or 5, bro. Then they turn on YouTube doing something else, bro. And get on
Man,
Instagram.
bro.
There's too many distractions, bro.
Yeah, cause bro, you got to think we came up in the era, but it's 3 verses.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Yeah, you
Songs
right.
with 5-6 minutes, bro, and we was rocking with it, bro. That's why
We
I
was
say, bro,
rocking
for us to be artists and come from that type of caliber, bro, we definitely hear music differently than the average
differently.
ear, bro.
You gotta go against what you know.
Yeah.
You got to go against what you know, and I think that's one of the challenges too. Like you saying, we came up in an era where it was just like you saying, 3 verses, 16 bars. Now
Yeah.
I don't even think people count bars no more. You
Bro.
get a song like, what is a bar? And they was just rapping, like
Yeah.
they just rapping. So
Nah, fast, brother.
that's real. That's real.
Like I say, bro, it was definitely an honor to have you on the platform today. You know what I
Man,
mean?
likewise.
For us to give you your flowers, you feel me? You know.
Appreciate you, man. Likewise, man. I definitely want to give you your flowers too, man, and see, like us young brothers just all pushing, you know what I'm saying, different platforms and coming together. So definitely want to give
Mm-hmm.
you your flowers too, man. I
Most
salute
definitely.
and respect what you doing, man. So keep at it, man.
Nah,
And I
salute, brother.
definitely look forward to coming back too, though. Definitely want to come back. So
Yeah, that's what I'm about to tell you, man. Once we locked in, we lock in, bro. We tell everybody, bro, this is really like the underdog family, bro. So we
man,
follow, we
appreciate you.
basically the passenger in your vehicle, you know what I mean? So we watch the
Appreciate you.
progress. If I could pull up to certain thing, I don't just be online with it, bro. If I can push up
Okay.
somewhere, you know what I mean, and I'm able to do it, I do it like that too, bro. Just come vibe and check out what's going on. Really about to start because I did a couple times where I pull up at events, and people that I'm networking, doing my thing, but I also catch stuff that's going on,
What's
in the
going on?
moment. You feel me?
Okay.
And post the content, whatever and stuff, but yeah, bro. Like I say, we always bring everybody back for a follow-up, to check on them, like a little
Yes,
checkup at the
sir.
doctor office. You feel me? What's the
Yes,
progress? What's
sir.
going? You feel me? And the
Yes,
thing that you
sir.
post, whatever going on, we automatically repost it, bro. Is that
Okay.
indefinite support? Just our way of our appreciation of you coming on our platform and giving your time.
I appreciate that,
Uh,
man.
but last
Appreciate
last
that.
but not least, before I get you out of here, when you hear when you hear the word underdog, what's the first thing come to your mind?
Keep going, don't stop. That's what I hear. Keep going, don't stop. The sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Underdog is still dope. They just overlook. But to be honest, bro, like I think that the beauty of it, bro, is like we all underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's an underdog to somebody. Like you got somebody like LeBron James that has done some of the most impeccable stuff that I've seen and witnessed somebody do with a basketball that has put up numbers. I think he's the highest scorer, right?
Yeah, right now.
I
Yeah, he
believe
he
I
beat he
believe
beat.
he's yeah. But you got somebody that's gonna get up here and tell you, nah, he ain't that good. So to
Mm-mm.
that person, LeBron is still the underdog. So
Yeah,
I
it's
just say
levels.
keep going. Yeah, bro. It's like some of this stuff, like stuff that you can't like, bro. You can't argue that. It's evident. The numbers don't lie, but some people still find a way to put that person in the underdog category. So when I hear underdog, man, like I hear,
Yeah,
keep going.
nah, I feel that.
Yeah, just keep going, bro. Don't stop.
Nah, facts. And when you say everybody underdogs, bro, you made it cross my mind where I'm like, yeah, you legit right because we don't all know everything, bro. We
Yeah,
don't know everything, bro. So it's always gonna be an
yeah,
underdog moment where you learning something new constantly, bro.
yeah.
Somebody
And
go,
that's
yeah,
That's my bad. Nah, I was saying, yeah, that's life, bro. That's the beauty of life. You just always, it's a good mentality to have, bro, the underdog, and you never get ahead of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You see yourself as the underdog, and when you listen to the greats, that's how they got there. They don't never look at it like, you know, I'm here now. We still got work to go. And I think that's another piece of advice for upcoming artists. Don't get ahead of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Always, at least for me, don't get ahead of yourself. Like you got room to grow and things to learn, man. So just stay down and keep soaking in the game. Cause once you feel like you him, everybody think they him now. You know what I'm saying? So once you feel like you him, I don't know, man. Just you ain't gonna learn too much. So it's good being an underdog. You always got more to prove. So.
nah, facts, man. Respect, brother. As y'all heard right now,
Likewise.
man. Season 6, episode 6. Way More featuring VA Zone recording artists. You feel me? We had SHO in her, man. Solid Forever Entertainment. Appreciate you, brother.
Man, love, man.
Tapped
Man.
in.
Shout out to the underdogs, man. We definitely locked in, bro.
SHO.
Keep going, my guy.
All right, brother. Be easy, man.
You too, bro.
Gold mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granted. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got crazy lingo, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. I'm something like a pie, never leave without the cannon. I'm enlightened. I got stone around my neck. If you pay attention, I teach her how to earn respect. I walk around with a tag like a mad at the rail. People do any damn thing for a check. So what if you got signed labels, throw them on the shelf? I don't ask for help, I just go within myself. Hard times I prevail, I bust up out my shell. I let my nuts hang, cause it don't got no curfew. Gold mouth.